G'day ladies and gentlemen, the Buttsman here, and what an interesting time to be alive it is at this very moment. It seems everything that is good has been cancelled. Footy's been cancelled, the UFC's been cancelled. Everything you like to do, going to the shops, I'm sure that's fucking next. Everything is going out the window. Even the Melbourne Comedy Festival was cancelled. A festival with over 600 performers who come and they do 24 nights. Last year when I did my first Melbourne Comedy Festival, I had such a great time. The shows were all a sellout. I couldn't wait until this year to come back and then do a better show, better than I've ever done before. In fact, when I got home from Melbourne last year, I got straight to working on next year's show. I started writing all the time and I really wanted to make it perfect for everybody. Unfortunately, last week we got the news that the Melbourne Comedy Festival would have been cancelled, and even if we decided to go ahead with the show, people wouldn't have had the confidence to come along because everyone's fucking scared. But this wasn't the first issue that my show Outlaw ran into this year at the Melbourne Comedy Festival. You see, there was a big group of activists that were very unhappy with me coming down to Melbourne, and that is what this video is all about. But before I go on, this video is brought to you by the amazing people at Surfshark VPN. It's time to secure your digital life. We spend 6 to 8 hours a day, every day online, and that's only going to increase during the coronavirus because we're at home with nothing to do. The internet knows everything about us, and that's why you should care about encrypting your online data. Use Surfshark right now to encrypt your personal information and send it through a VPN tunnel so that none of those little soy boys can get their dirty little eyes on it. There are 3 main reasons why Surfshark VPN should always be in your pocket. It saves mobile roaming data and ensures faster browsing speeds by blocking ads. It protects you from data thieves who seek your passwords, credit card information, and while you use public Wi-Fi, you are absolutely under attack. You need Surfshark VPN. And you can watch Netflix in other parts of the world, like in the UK. Say you want to watch Netflix in the UK and you're in Australia and you want to watch The Hobbit for some reason. You want to watch The Hobbit, you can't watch it in Australia because it's not on Netflix, but it is in the UK with Surfshark. You can do that. Surfshark has some unique features as well. Hack Lock, a functionality designed to give you alerts should your passwords or email be compromised, ensuring the first person to take action is you. Ladies and gentlemen, if that sounds like you, click the link below. Head to the Surfshark website and enter the code BUTTSMAN to get 83% off and 1 month for free. Thank you very much to Surfshark for supporting us, and we'll support you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, back to the video. After 2 solid years of baiting and fishing for every dickhead in the social justice warrior world, the people that we as a group have gone after, the ones we've tried to entice to come back and bite our little hooks that we're dangling into the water. Ladies and gentlemen, I can confirm for you right now, we have caught our white whale, our Moby Dick, the biggest catch of all time, and I'm very bloody excited. My career, our channel, is built on the back of seeing people, ideas, concepts, and groups that need to be called out, stopped, and told what they're doing is fucking stupid. We seem to be the only people that are willing to do that. Other comedians, other groups, other influencers, whatever you want to call people on the internet or in the media, they refuse to do it because of the one true fact they all have in common. They are scared. And that is not us. When we see something that needs to be called out, we do it. We have created and won wars with cyclists, vegans, Bay FM, Soy Boy, Swiv, feminists, Clementine Ford. There are too many to name. Every single one has been waged and won by myself and you. It is no secret that since we hit the front page of trending on YouTube, since we hit 1 million subscribers, since we sold out hundreds of shows across the globe, my defectors have labelled me racist, fascist, anti-Semitic, homophobic, every single label that they could have possibly painted me with has been ushered upon me in this time, and yet they have done so without a shred of evidence. All of those names, all of those labels, I absolutely deny with all the fibres of my being because they are just not who I am. They're not who I was brought up to be, and they do not at or associate in any way with the values of which I hold. But you see, it's the backlash, the hatred towards you or I that feeds into our game, and let's be honest, we really, really enjoy it. And every year I show their buffoonery with a beautiful juxtaposition between the real world and the world that I've created through my trailers. Every year I make a trailer, and every year they're getting better, more cinematic, and they have a more powerful underlying message. And every single year there's one person who hates it more than anyone else. And that is who this video is about. It's time that each and every one of you met Tom Tanuki, a self-proclaimed comedian slash activist, which, let's be honest, is the worst combination since Ivan and Milat. A man who has been on the internet for a long time, and in his 40 plus years on this earth has achieved fucking nothing and influenced fucking nobody. You are a failure, Tom. But before we delve deep into the hypocritical world of Tiny Tom and his 9,000 merry bunch of fuckwits that follow him on Facebook, let's do what I do best. Tom and his bunch of supporters have taken the bait hook, line and sinker. Tiny Tom has taken time off his lunch break perusing Twitter for people he can be upset with and whinge about, and he's logged off of hornyasiansluts.com trying to find a wife because no one will ever love him, to comment on my outlaw trailer. A trailer where a man who is me wearing an Ed Kelly helmet runs away from a man wielding a gun.
Well, I mean, that's rich coming from you. I mean, you're sexist, racist, transphobic, homophobic. I mean...
Two things. Lies travel faster than the truth.
And then my character, me, or Ned Kelly or whatever, outlaw, basically says, but none of those things are true. They're all lies from people that you've bought into. And this is what Tiny Tom doesn't understand, is he's buying into them as well. He is that character. It's irony. Irony that I don't think Tiny Tom and his merry bunch of fuckwits would understand. Tiny Tom had this to say about the promo. Ha ha ha! Last year this guy was doing a Joker-themed promo. It was a great promo. Now he's Ned Kelly. Jesus fucking Christ. This guy is a beacon for corny cunts across the nation. That's all you guys. A meeting of the cornball minds. The comment section was rife with fuckwittery, and Tiny Tom was back and forth with all of them, celebrating and jacking each other off how they finally defeated this fascist man whom is me. But you see, Tiny Tom, it's all very hilarious, really. You're the gunman. You're this man who runs out there screaming that people must understand that I'm a horrible person, yet you don't have a shred of evidence. You are everything that this trailer, that this tour is representing. The people who have unfound opinions on me for the sake of nothing. Understanding irony is an important part of being a comedian, which is something you fail to comprehend entirely, you child. Anti-fascist fuckwits using fascist techniques to tell people what they can and cannot say or think or joke about. Tiny Tom, if you really think that I'm all these horrible things, then do this. Send me an email, set a time, send location, and we will have a discussion on my podcast, not edited, nothing like that. Me and you, Mano E. Soy Boy. We'll have a discussion and you can really put the questions to me. If you think I'm a fascist, a racist, all these horrible things that you believe, if I really am the racist dog that you need to scream at like your t-shirts say, then come on the show. Don't hide behind your little group of merry fuckwits. Come and talk to me one-on-one. Don't be fearful, Tom, for I do not bite. Particularly in this corona season, I do not bite. You assume all these things about me and my millions of followers, and yet you can't back it up, Tiny Tom. You can't. Tomas, this is show business. I am an entertainer. I'm not a politician. I will say whatever the fuck I want, particularly in the endeavour of humour. That's the game, Tom. That's why I'm a successful YouTuber and comedian and man in general, and you are a failure. And you'll never achieve anything. You're an activist. You're a loser. Fuck you, Tom, to to the moon. This world, it's real life home and away, except I am Alf Stewart, and you're the fuckwit who thinks Summer Bay is real. You're that little kid, Tom, that while everyone else is off and playing in the playground, you run over to the teacher and dob on all of them because they didn't pick you in their team, you weak piece of shit. Cry and scream all you want, Tiny Tom. I'm offering you a platform, the size of which you could never imagine. Come on my podcast. Talk to me about why I'm such a fascist. Talk to me about how racist I am, how homophobic I am. But if you're going to defame my name, just be aware that a lot of people on YouTube could easily find the Facebook page called Tom Tanuki that has 9,000 followers and go on there, particularly if I write it here, and, defend my honour. Tiny Tom, you started a war, and you better believe I'll finish it.